Many of my students never really thought about the concept of an editor. That is, and for most of their assignments, they're solo, so they serve as the writer and the editor. It might even be considered cheating to have someone else read a solo paper and make suggestions or edit it actually for them. And many instructors might rightfully consider that cheating. It would depend on the assignment. Although I do understand the student's point of view, if they feel maybe they're not that great of a writer, it's a solo writing assignment, they feel the pressure is really on, it behooves them to have someone else read this paper and make suggestions, serving as an editor, whether the assignment called for it or not. So I could see that point of view given their situation under pressure, etc. In team assignments, generally, within a team, let's say of 3 to 5 to 6 people, students will self-identify who really feels they're strongest, strong or the strongest writer, who maybe would be second or as good as the other. And maybe in a team of 5 people, you've got 2 people, the team self-identifies as good writers or better writers than the remaining people in the team. Invariably, whether the instructor assigns it or not, in a team project, this is going to evolve. So you're going to end up with 1 or 2 people doing the bulk of the writing, 1 or 2 people doing the bulk of the editing. My point to the teams, when it's a team assignment, is don't have the editor be the same person as the writer. Don't edit your own work, you're too close to it. And they get that. I think they do tend to get that, and that system does seem to work quite well. Also, don't get married to what you wrote. Someone else changes it around, don't get offended. If there's something you want to discuss or argue about within your team, that's a collaborative effort. That's good. Mm-hmm. I would actually encourage it. Maybe this is a better way to say it, maybe it's not. Maybe the writer needs to take a step back and say, yeah, you know what? The person who edited my work, they're actually right. That is better. It is more clear. Maybe it's a consensus from the whole team. How many think this was a better way of saying it? So I think teams can be very powerful in that collaborative type effect. Also, it goes to the idea of the real world, where lots of assignments are team-oriented. A team produces a written report for a management or a CEO. So this idea of one person having the total responsibility of the final written product really is oftentimes not realistic in the real business world. Being an author myself, I wouldn't dream of publishing a book without multiple editors, actually. Certainly me not being one of those editors. Different people reading my finished manuscript. Maybe it's not as finished as I thought it was. So that's a good thing. And to be open to that kind of constructive criticism. Very important for students to learn that.